Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, she wanted.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Is he blind?
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Mermaids.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Got
Pleasure was
Ariel in
all
this
mine.
bitch.
Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Yo, you could have just called me by my name. Garrison Thornberry, please come to the front office. Hey, these niggas moving fast as fuck up these stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Replace 5th year with black man.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
There's not many of us in here. I think I'm the only one that I've seen.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
How you gonna tell me what I need to know?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Oh. Come on.
The guide will give
What's
you
that noise?
opportunities to practice your magic and educate
Okay.
yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
I'm right next to you.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Revelio.
I know, bro. What was he pressing me for, bro? This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
All I put on was the gloves.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Flue flames, fast travel. Okay. Hogwarts by two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live. Close to House Commons and Great Hall. Select the grand staircase. Grand staircase region. Where is that? Oh, here. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house. Okay. Everything's grayed out right now. Annex. Professor Weasley unlocked the Central Hall flue flame for you. Use R to rotate the map. Fast travel.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Yeah.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Explore.
I shouldn't have said that much.
Well, I presume
I wasn't
Professor
thinking.
Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yeah, my fault, bro.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
This symbol represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be required to be the required level or have required spell to activate requests. Now, spells can be earned by completing professional assignments or as quest rewards. Leviosa. I need to use Charm Compass. Let's go.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. Charmed compass. No item. Okay. Alright. We outside, nigga. Oh. You ever see me do that in real life? That's not me. I would never do that. Not to a cat. Matter of fact, why you just gonna touch a random cat? We got. I thought that was coming outside the picture.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good?
What? Is that you? Ooh, boy, look at this.
That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her
Gargoyle.
own fanged geranium.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a mooncalf in charge.
Alright. My bad, bro. He called smoke for no reason. Yeah, nah. Alright, that's cool though.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A
Levioso.
levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprise
For real.
opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of
She could let that thing
simplicity,
fall on, bro.
especially in the
But she
heat of
didn't.
battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Hell yeah.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good.
Okay.
But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Nigga, imagine if there was
Take your
wizards in
marks.
real life.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want
Oh,
fair
this nigga with the smoke.
using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Yay.
Levioso. Protego. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it.
You don't want this. You don't. You don't.
I know.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. This can't be your first. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Yeah, bitch.
Not bad for a beginner.
You want no smoke.
You give as good as you get.
This nigga lost still talk shit? Or is that, I don't know.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
You feel
If
me?
what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from
Bro,
my
I'm the
students,
super main
They
character, bro,
are
because I'm the
capable of
only
achieving
black
it.
man.
and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one
They
thing,
gotta treat me different.
but battling dark wizards, or as evermore
I'm
known,
him.
goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day.
Yo,
Class is
who's he
dismissed.
eyeballing? Class dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
I wouldn't.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
She talking shit? Bro, what?
Nice work.
Bitch.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know,
You still could
you
be.
might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
I mean, I am
Whether
in
it's
Slytherin.
joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
First class student. 10 first class. I'm a level 2. I'm a level 2 wizard.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Yeah, take his wand away. He doesn't deserve it. Oh, as soon as I drink out the tea, huh? You want to leave, bitch? Alright. Yo, this shit is so racist. But alright. I mean, this was like 1800s. So. But that's crazy though. Like, it's.
You've made your point.
I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Alright. I'm gonna go. Alright.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Cool.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It.
I'm a level 2 wizard though.
All of my relatives work at the ministry. That's just staying with me.
Here, behind you. There is an.
Oh! That's what I'm talking about.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
And she come fucking with a nigga.
Welcome
already.
to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial
Oh!
education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
That's what I'm talking about.
Hmm?
That's what I'm talking about right
I am
there.
afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Yeah,
I
you know.
see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exception.
There's 3 of us.
I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Wait,
now think of this like
Close
gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Accio, the trick is to pull the sphere. That's it.
I had to, you know.
Splendid.
Oh, don't fall off.
Stay focused. Excellent control there.
Fuck.
Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
I wasn't even playing for real. Let's do
You
it.
be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Even if I lose, I win.
Here we go.
Fall.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Why was mine going so fast?
Watch
The fuck? Alright. Locking in.
That's it.
Be sharp.
Got this. Yeah, I lost.
There we go.
Accio.
Well done.
Rematch.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What we got?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Oh, don't let this be best 2 out of 3.
Focus now. You
Do
will
not
need
let this
it.
be best 2 out of 3.
This round settles it all.
I bet.
Let us see this.
Accio.
Come on now.
Very good.
Here we go.
Alright, hold on. Come on, man. This too easy.
Impressive. Be sharp.
Now look at you. Got hit by the block. I could never.
There we go.
I could never. I could never end. And Steph Curry walk away.
Perfect.
Come on now.
Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done.
I do this. I do this. I do this.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Where you come from?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains
Is
of
it
the
filled
Moon.
with people like us?
It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Sounds magical.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes,
Alright
bigger
then.
than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes.
Use that
I find
finger.
wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
She's cool people.
Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Hey, this nigga Sebastian.
A word, if you would.
Might be a little evil, ain't he?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Okay.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Is she in all my classes? She's a spy. She's here to spy on me.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected?
Yeah, bro, I caught it
you
early.
did well, managing to best as
I think I
gifted
wouldn't
a student
notice.
as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
What made you think that? What made you think that, huh? I'm the new student. Okay. I'm gonna let it slide.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to
That's
hold
what
your
I'm
own
saying,
in charms.
bro. Like, out of all people, she knew it was me instantly. That's crazy.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay. Yeah, man. They must be good. They going around gossiping about me. Like I don't like.
We'll learn how to brew Amortentia. Strongest love potion, they say. Not that I care, you understand.
Like that's crazy.
Revelio.
Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wait, what is this? There we go. Well, I'm trying to use the compass. You're not currently tracking. Oh, not tracking nothing. Oh, wait. Side quests are now available. Side regions marked as. Yeah. Okay. Still a side mission.
I couldn't agree more. Then in
There's
the end,
something in there. I just know it.
the purse. I thought it was me.
That's not going to help you much around thieves, is
Hey,
it?
obsessed with mermaids.
All right, clever clogs.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble
Like a
on
moth
something
to a-
illuminating that solves the mystery.
That is so crazy.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Like a moth to a flame. That's hilarious. Find the location picked in the painting.
She put a bow truckle under my bed, and I know.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, an actual moth to a frame.
Put your shoes in there as well. Smell.
What I do here?
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
There. She's standing right there. She could have saw it.
Well, I woke up to one, wriggling its
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
You saw! You saw!
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
I am only joking. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Like a moth to a frame.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you
the
for asking.
spy.
I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why
That
not
shit
me?
sounds so lazy.
I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Armin tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Alright.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Wait. Oh.
Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I could have been doing that the whole time.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day, that is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed... What? Flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace, think he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Arbroath smokes again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. Meat pie. I know I've seen it.
Accio.
Revelio.
I would expect to hear rumors that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students. He was known for his liberal use of silencing charm. Crazy. I thought it was 5. Was that not 5? What you got going on?
That's the last book.
Yeah,
Now to take them back to Cressida.
My plan worked. I was like, let me get to the top and like stand still and watch that shit go across the screen.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Perhaps a reward to keep the diary a secret. That's crazy.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
See, a true Slytherin.
Thank
A true
goodness
Slytherin.
some people are
said that.
trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want
Lord,
anyone but
man,
me
that's
reading
just
my
me.
diary.
I'm trying to become a true Slytherin.
It's a relief to finally have an answer.
Like a true
why
alpha.
that portrait was empty.
If you know, you know.
Accio.
I actually think this is a good stopping point for the day. Yeah, good stopping point for the day. Since we try to make a whole series out of this. Alright. Deuces.